This farm doesn't look like much at the moment, but it could be the site of a revolution in sustainable living. Plans have been submitted for what two developers from Canterbury say is the UK's first fully sustainable eco-village.
So the concept is a simple one, to have these homes completely carbon neutral, which means they'll have everything from solar panels to ground source heating and even recyclable rainwater. And the idea is for the sites to go from this
to this. The project is the brainchild of Alistair Noel and his father Ralph, and they hope to become the trendsetters of sustainable living.
So what we're looking to do here is create something completely carbon neutral, which is totally sustainable for 2018. I see the world changing around me. I see that cars, you now have hybrid cars, fully electric cars. So why are we not doing it with the properties that we live in? We spend most of our time in our properties, and free energy is just the way forward for people.
The Noels say they've been approached by a national power provider that is keen to use the scheme as a guinea pig site and help provide the scheme with power. They hope the site will also feature electric car charging points and residents can book out a car for the day. All sounds very ambitious, but how did the inspiration for designing carbon neutral homes come about?
So my background as an architect is very much in a kind of progressive experimental area. So I'm kind of used to creating things that are very innovative and different and perhaps a little bit of a surprise for people. Carbon neutral is really a given. I mean, that should be, all projects should be that now because the technology exists now to be carbon neutral. So really, we're just trying to lead by example. It's nothing special. It's what should happen anyway.
The current site will be knocked down and redeveloped. But having had bids for developments in Giles Lane and Herne Bay knocked back by the local authority in recent months, the Noels say they are prepared to take the project to other councils if it's rejected again.
We want to work with councils that will embrace the future of property development, which we feel is a carbon neutral stance, free energy for the consumer who's buying the property. If we can take it out to other councils who will embrace the future of development, then we will do, and that is a plan going forward.
If the plans are granted for the site on Goose Farm, the Noels hope to replicate the scheme at another location in Canterbury, earmarked for 50 homes. But plans have been submitted, and they hope the council, like them, are keen to go green. This is Phil Welbrook for KMTV.